Have you ever woken up one morning, looked in the mirror, and wondered, when did I become like this? Not because of gray hair or wrinkles, but because your body, your mind, your soul feels different. You are still yourself. Your voice, your memories, your stories, they remain. But somewhere, something has shifted, slowly, quietly, enough to make you pause to listen to your body. After 69, the body begins sending signals that nobody warns you about. These signals are quiet, but powerful. They are not just wrinkles or sore joints. They affect how you walk, how you sleep, how you eat, how you connect to the world around you, even how you see yourself. Today, we will explore 7 changes after 69 so you can see your body and your future with new eyes. Some of these signs you may already recognize. Others may surprise you. By the end of this video, you will realize that you still have control. You can care. You can love yourself more deeply. Part 1. Balance, not what it used to be. Everything begins with small moments. You bend down to tie your shoes and feel a slight wobble. Standing up too fast, you grab the wall to steady yourself. At first, you chalk it up to fatigue or a fluke, but gradually, these moments happen more often until one day, you stand at the top of the stairs and realize your balance is not what it used to be. Balance is not just to avoid falls. It is a sign that multiple systems in your body are shifting. Inner ear sensitivity decreases. Leg and core muscles respond slower. Brain processing slows, making stumbles harder to correct. Falls are the leading cause of injury. Over 70. But here is the hopeful part. You can improve balance at any age. Simple exercises can make a difference. Stand on one leg near a counter. Walk heel to toe. Learn basic Tai Chi. Lift your foot slowly while standing. Imagine Tom, 72, still active, still sharp. One morning, after stepping out of the shower, he reached for the towel rack and nearly fell. No slip, no trip, just legs that didn't respond as they used to. That moment shook him. It made him realize something inside was changing. Balance is your foundation. Each steady step preserves independence, confidence, and the freedom to live fully without fear. Part 2. Skin, the silent messenger. Your skin tells a story of time, seasons passed, life lived. After 69, that story begins to speak louder. You may notice bruising more easily, thinner, drier skin, sensitivity to temperature. Cuts take longer to heal. These are not surface issues. They signal deeper changes in your body. Collagen production declines, fat beneath the skin thins, blood vessels become fragile, skin cell regeneration slows. The result? Tears, bruises, infections become more likely. Consider Mary, 71. One morning, she bumped her arm on the corner of a table. A bruise appeared instantly. Days later, still visible. Before, it would have faded quickly. Mary realized her skin is more than appearance. It is the body's first line of defense. And there is hope. Support your skin with small, consistent habits. Moisturize daily, especially after bathing. Avoid very hot showers. Stay hydrated. Consume vitamin C, E, and omega-3s. Wear soft, breathable clothing. Delicate skin does not mean weakness. It has carried you through decades, through storms, through joy, through loss, through love. Now it only asks for gentle care. Touch your skin. Feel the wrinkles, the lines, the faint scars, and whisper, "Thank you for carrying me. Now I will take care of you." Part 3. Sleep. Not as restful as before, you may notice. You wake up earlier than usual. You wake once or twice during the night. Falling back asleep is harder. Even when you sleep, it no longer feels restorative. Sleep changes after 69 in ways many are unprepared for. Melatonin production declines. Deep sleep is reduced. Nighttime awakenings become more frequent due to bladder sensitivity or chronic pain. Harold, 78, used to sleep through the night effortlessly. Now he wakes at 3 a.m., sits quietly, waiting for sunrise. Not in pain, not upset, but sleep no longer feels like rest. Fragmented sleep increases the risk of memory loss, depression, heart disease, falls. Protect your sleep. Keep a consistent bedtime. Limit screens in the evening. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Keep the bedroom cool and dark. Talk to your doctor if sleep declines. Sleep is not a luxury. It is survival. Part 4. Appetite and digestion. Subtle shifts. You sit down to eat, but you're not as hungry as before. Meals that once brought joy now feel like chores. Skipping breakfast, nibbling lunch, pushing aside dinner. These changes often signal deeper shifts. Fewer taste buds make food less flavorful. Stomach acid declines, slowing digestion. Nerves signaling fullness become more sensitive. Over time, this leads to unintended weight loss, muscle breakdown, low energy. The digestive tract slows, less muscle tone, more bloating, constipation, discomfort. After 69, body reserves are smaller. Eating consistently is essential. Gentle adjustments help. Eat small meals every 3 to 4 hours. Prioritize protein, eggs, beans, lean meat, tofu. Use herbs and healthy fats for flavor. Eat in natural light when possible. Share meals with others. Food is fuel, not just for fullness, but for strength, clarity, and emotional stability. Part 5. Grip strength. Holding on to life, your hands were once strong, opening jars, carrying groceries, lifting objects. After 69, you notice they are weaker. Opening a jar takes effort. A grocery bag feels heavy. A favorite mug slips and shatters. Grip strength is more than a hand issue. It reflects overall body strength and even longevity. Martin, 76, used to handle heavy lumber. Now, his mug slips from his hand. Physically, it hurt nothing. Emotionally, it shook him. Reasons include loss of muscle, sarcopenia, slower nerve response, reduced circulation, but there is hope. Gentle, consistent exercises rebuild strength. Squeeze a tennis ball. Use light hand grippers. Lift small weights. Stretch fingers wide and release. Hands still have stories to write, meals to prepare, people to embrace. Strengthen them for the life you want to keep living. Part 6. Feeling the world pull away. Loneliness. Phone rings less. Invitations stop. Weeks pass without contact. At first, it feels normal. Everyone's busy, people move on. But deep inside, there is a slow drift, a quiet unraveling of connection. Loneliness after 69 isn't just emotional. It affects the body. Heart risk, depression, cognitive decline, early mortality. Social isolation triggers stress. Similar to chronic pain or hunger, friendships fade, family gets busy, mobility decreases. Even surrounded by people, you may feel invisible. The solution: call someone you lost touch with. Write letters. Join local groups, senior classes, book clubs. Small social contacts release oxytocin. Connection is essential, not just to avoid loneliness, but to stay human, alive. Y'all, part 7, reflection, feeling like a stranger. You wash hands, brush teeth, fold laundry, and glance in the mirror. For a moment, you pause. Is that me? After 69, face changes accelerate, skin loosens, muscles soften, posture shifts. The inner self remains frozen. Memory holds familiar shapes. Mirror shows something different. It creates a dreamlike, almost detached feeling. But this is not vanity. It is identity, your life, your history. Meet your reflection with softness. Speak kindly. Create rituals. Smile at yourself. Place a photo of younger you nearby. Both versions deserve love. The reflection is not a stranger. It is the current chapter of endurance, growth, survival. Final thoughts: balance, skin, sleep, digestion, strength, connection, identity. 7 quiet messengers, not punishments, invitations to notice, adjust, care. Start small, move mindfully, rest intentionally, speak kindly. Even now, there is beauty in rising each morning, purpose in quiet reflection, love in your voice when calling someone. Notice, begin. You are not alone, and your journey continues. Aurivita.